Hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Vesperia. I'm MysteriousJG, starting a new recording session. Super late and already wired to the gills. Just exactly what makes for the best recordings ever. So, yeah, I guess I'll show you the save slots. We've done, we being me, about 5 hours of off-screening. You know, it didn't mean off-screen as long as I did, but I was, you know, watching Mystery Science Theaters, or listening to them rather, while grinding. And the reason I was grinding wasn't really because I wanted more levels, although we're awfully close to topping off now. But I was grinding because, well, I actually got the two Giganto monsters, the Crab Giganto monster and the Weezand of Kados, and this like big, it's a reskin of the Wargarble. A reskin of the Wargarble, that made sense. You remember in the plot when the mayor of Evilburg was forcing some husband to go hunt down this monster that had a name that was unpronounceable, so we call it Wargarble, to save his son, and the wife was like, oh, please go, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, that monster is a reskin of it that was in the Igathor Forest, which is the forest we had to fight through in order to get to the home city of the Cridians. Yeah, so that Giganto monster. Between the two of them, we got the item drops we needed. It was to get the Aegis, I think that's how you pronounce it, for Estelle. I learned the skills off of it, and I'm therefore no longer using it, although it does have a better... Wait, why am I using the spike shield? I probably shouldn't be using the spike shield. For defense purposes, I think the cat's shield is better. The order shield is better still. Yeah, I think the order shield is actually better. Capable of pushing back 1,000,000 enemies. And then the other one I needed was so that I could craft the. Well, I won't say it because old dragon's watching, and he'll actually know how to pronounce it. So when I butcher this, it won't be good. But this spear is actually slightly better than the one I had been considering her best spear. The Bryonak, which may also be named for something in mythology, actually has a higher attack value, so it's the one that will be equipped to her if you just pick, you know, if you let the computer pick for you the best item. But it's got an attack that's like 25 better than is that right? 20? Yeah, 25 better physical attack, magic attack, and agility significantly lower than the. Oh, I'll give it a shot. It's the Gungnir, isn't it? Gungnir. Yeah, this is better, I think. Even though she doesn't use magic much, so I don't know what. Yeah, Yuri has a magical attack stat too. Maybe there's certain items that I haven't ever used. I don't really think there's attack items in this game. Whatever. I think, yeah, I removed it. I did have, I've been moving around who had the item that gives you extra experience but doesn't allow you to use techniques in battle. And I actually need to switch because I had switched my default to defend so that everybody would defend and let Yuri get all the kills, because one of the items he picked up, although he's not currently equipping it, the thing he got for winning at the 100-man melee in the Coliseum, gave him a skill where if he defeats all the enemies in battle, he gets extra experience, which is why he's still a full solid level above Judith, even though she spent quite a bit of time getting extra experience. That's why she's at number 2. Everyone else is tied for 92 except Estelle, who also got the experience boost for a while and is at 93. But actually the main reason, because I didn't get a whole lot of experience out of that, but then, once that was done, I started fighting the best experience dropping enemies that I've noted in the game. There might be slightly better ones, but if you go at night to that like rocky island / section of the desert continent that's like west of the desert, we briefly were there before. I think on camera, we fought these golems who wear neckties, and like gentle golems they're called. I don't know what it's about. Probably a reference to something from a previous Tales game, but this game has these gentleman enemies who are really weird looking and wear neckties and bow as an attack. The gentle golems were weird golem-looking dudes. Fighting them gives you a lot of experience, but the reason I was fighting them is because the only way you can cook in this game is you have to fight between every battle. Because if you try to just cook and then buy more ingredients and cook and buy more ingredients, it tells you your party's hungry. You have to fight a battle for your party to feel hungry again. And what I've done is I made it so that Yuri has mastered every recipe in the game. That was the main thing that took all the time with the off-screening. But like I said, I enjoyed it because I spent the time listening to entertainment that I enjoy. So that worked out okay. And now, nighttime is the right time to be with the one you love. More importantly, we're going to go to Nordopolica because that's where we go to get the final recipe in the game. I don't think I'll use off-screening for this. I think I'll just equip it as the shortcut for all shortcut for cookings. Shortcut for cookings. All of my cooking shortcuts will lead to the same recipe, which will be that recipe. And as we fight through the final dungeon of the game, I will try to remember to save after every battle, or cook after every battle. So the Wonder Chef is supposed to be at the port, and there he is. It seems that you've managed to gather all of my recipes and you've studied them diligently. My eyes have not deceived me. All of you are now worthy to stand atop the stage of glory. Huh? Before long, a cooking battle will be held in order to promote goodwill between the Empire and the guilds. I'd like to nominate you to represent the guilds. A cooking battle, eh? Why not enter yourself? We chefs have our own competition against the chefs of the Imperial Court. The competition you will be appearing in is an exhibition match. You say you compete against the Imperial chefs every year? It's the first I've ever heard that. In the kitchen, we chefs act with fairness and equality. Our interactions with the Imperial chefs have always taken place behind closed doors. With the recent cooperation between the Empire and the guilds, it's become possible for you to do a public competition. What do you say? Surely I've convinced you to enter. There's a chance to improve our guild's reputation, but it would be terrible if we lost. Not really. We stop making excuses and just take this. Obtained cooking match invitation. Oh, I don't know about this. Fear not, your opponent is an amateur. Now, what's more, what I'm about to give you, victory will surely be within your grasp. I present to you now the ultimate dish. Learn the recipe for Mabo curry. I don't even know what that is. I don't know why it would be the ultimate dish. I like curry. If you use that dish along with all my recipes that you've mastered so far, surely nothing will stand in the way of you becoming first-class chefs. Now go, waste not a single moment, your training awaits. I'll be waiting for you on the stage of glory in Dungred's Cooking Coliseum. And he disappears. Wow, a cooking battle! You're more impressed by the cooking battle than his teleportation power? Sounds like fun. Promoting goodwill between the Empire and the guilds is important. Rita has nothing to say. Well then, sounds like we'll need to pay a visit to Dungred sometime soon. And hopefully this doesn't have like 1,000,000 ingredients, but it probably has like 1,000,000 ingredients. Well, Mabo curry is not the last thing listed, which means that it gives HP and T. Yeah, they order it by what they do. And in fact, this is annoying because the more useful ones tend to be ones that give you, you know, attack increase, defense increase, whatever. These can be good when you're fighting just generics, but like when you're getting ready to go into battle with a boss or something, you definitely want to make use something other than. You can use items to restore hit points, or a save point to restore hit points, but like starting with a boost which lasts for the entire battle to one of those sets. I think it lasts all battle. Very good thing. It's been said that this is a dish for heroes. I might have to look that up. I'm curious what it is. Rice, onion, tomato, potato, tofu. It's a lot of ingredients, but as it happens, I believe all of those are available. Maybe not tomato. I don't know if I've seen tomatoes and onions. But I think all those are available for purchase at the same place. The maybe two. Dongres sells a lot of food items in its shop, and the I can't remember the name of it, but the excuse me, the city that basically just consists of that hot springs. It sells a lot of food ingredients too. So I think actually the hot springs city, will sell all of those, and you can just what does this mean? It means I'll be able to take 15 cracks at cooking that before I run out. So there's that. So we've got that done, which means all that's left to do is decide if we want to go to the ancient ruins or do more with the Colosseum. And apologies to anybody who's really, really sick of all the side quest stuff, but I kind of got the Colosseum bug now. I rather enjoyed playing with Yuri in the Colosseum. So I think I'm going to do some Colosseum battling now. If we can get... Well, I'll see. If it turns out you have to do 20, 50, and 70, or 80, 20, 50, 80-man melees with each individual characters before they can do 100-man melee, I might be like, fuck this. Or at least I won't do it on camera. But if I can just go straight to the 100-man melee with, well, Judith, would that be a 100-woman melee? I don't know. But yeah, I might just do that. Oh, actually, I should be doing more skill stuff with her. Let's see. There's all this technique I should be using with taunting. Lucky soul. That seems like it could be useful, but let's go ahead and get these. Rise attack, aerial force. Cross counter. These are actual things you gotta do. Yeah, I didn't really think to worry about this until you're really supposed to do aerial attacks with her, which is just not something I'm really good at or have really tried to do yet. Touchdown could be useful. Actually, yeah, maybe this would be my chance to actually play around with that kind of thing. I don't... Oh, no, I forgot. I meant to go actually set her techniques, that like shortcut techniques. And I chose the wrong thing. So, what do we want to do? Luna Ascendant. Luna Fang. Charge forward. Swing your lance like the full moon. What did she learn most recently? Well, she's got a lot of like crazy ass techniques here. Luna Rondo. Spin and slash enemies within range. Continuously kick the enemy in midair. Form a quick uppercut as if aiming for the moon. Cause a whirlwind with your lance. Dawn Moon might be fun. Charge New Moon Blade. Luna Fang. Jump into the air and land on the enemy. What's the difference between these? Jump, then quickly dive. Jump into the air and land on the enemy. Yeah, I don't know anything about her techniques, which is going to make this a bit tricky. I gotta have something. The Luna Ascendant, I guess, will be what we use to... Crescent Strike? Cause a whirlwind attack with your lance. Sure, I'll try that. So this could be a bit of a disaster, but I guess, yeah, okay. So the fact that you get to pick means we probably don't have to do it with everybody. Or the lower level ones. And yeah, I didn't even have to make Judith my lead character. Good luck out there. Might as well make her actually the one that we watch as she fights. Yeah, we'll try. This might be a bad idea. We saved recently though, so. Welcome to Paul Astrali's famous 100-man melee. I never thought I would see this day. This is the ultimate challenge. Everything up till now has been practiced for the main event. The legendary 100-man melee is about to begin. And we have a challenger. Our challenger today comes to the guild brave Vesperia. Let's hear it, folks, for trophy wife Judith. 100 opponents, here, bring them on! Alright, show us what you're made of. Ready, fight. Trying to find out if I pick the worst possible techniques. Well, it's not going to matter for a while, of course. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that was a complete whiff. So I'm not good at hitting with her. This is power, by the way. This is gonna take a while. So I don't seem to be able to hit anything in the air, which is ridiculous because her whole thing is that she fights in the air. Okay, let's go airborne. I should have gotten Lunastorm should do something, but no, it doesn't. Okay, well, I'm not in danger because it's very early, but I'm doing a horrible... I have nothing that's doing area of effect damage. And I got hit with a weakness, which is going to be very irritating. I think that's going to decrease my damage dealt. I tried to do Dawn Moon, whatever the fuck. I'm doing it wrong. Okay, I do not know her techniques at all. Oh, Dawn Moon you can do in the air at least. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Did you just not get up in time for me to kill you when I wanted to? Is that what's going on there? Again, they stayed down for it and it makes it a hard pain in the ass to take them out. Squirrel, please. You know, just spamming Luna Ascendant seems to be working better. And I accidentally didn't do it that time. I don't think I'm dead. But I have no special dialogue for these guys, so clearly things are very different now. Panacea bottle, might as well. Easy enough. Would you get into my Lunastorm? That doesn't do anything. Okay, unless you hit. Pathetic, huh? good against guys who can't move quickly out of the way. Still think I'm better off with it. She's fast, I'll give her that. Free running, yeah, that's probably something I should be doing a little bit more of. You guys suck. You can do status stuff, can't you, buddy? I'm not really interested in getting hit with status stuff. So I'm going to try to take you out quickly. Poison dagger attempt. Ah, here she goes. Oh, that's right. I have to clear this as Nan to see what he says to that. Get out of the way, you weird sharks and bears and stuff. Oh crap, I'm not blocking. Oh well. Whatever. I mean, whatever. If only I could use the power of the time noise. Give me the feckin' power. Ow. That did seem to hurt, didn't it? Frankenflesh? Are you Frankenberry over here? Yeah, it's probably a lot harder if you're not leveled up into the 90s. Oh fuck, I forgot about these guys. Gotta get the stone charm. We'll do the one that's resistance against all of them, because there's no point in leaving ourselves open to some if we have to switch. It's against all status effects. Awesome. Not Clonua. Whatever that means. Take that headset microphone. Yeah, I didn't switch. What the hell am I doing? At some point I have to actually show off some of her, she's got a... Hey, see, this, I forgot all about this. Whee! Yeah, I'm gonna get real low on... I'm having a hard time actually remembering to talk during this. Sorry, guys. But, I know I must fill every second of your day with chatter. But, I won't have to worry about switching weapons, because she doesn't have, like, elemental stuff going on. It's important.
That was useless.
Oh, maybe she does. Her chatter is suggesting that she didn't think that did much damage. Then get out of there. Please, that hurt. That hurt, please. Damn. Good thing I don't have to win that 200-man melee with everybody. This is being a lot harder for me than it was with the Yuri.
That was useless.
The stupid bats can use the, Goodbye.
That was useless.
Just not using over limits and stuff like you're meant to. Was I not hitting the right button to do, I thought there was a way to air dash. There it is. Luna Storm in the totally wrong direction. Yeah, this is taking forever. I'm only halfway through. It's gonna be even worse with Carol, isn't it? Well, Carol might be easier for me to control, but he's gonna be slow as... Well, it rhymes with buck. It's a good thing I'm back to being able to use the miracle, whatever this accessory is called, the one that gives you HP and TP back when you defeat enemies, because she burns through TP. And I'm finding out why. Her regular attacks are just not that hot. She doesn't have that many hits in a combo. They're slow. She can be effective, but you kind of need to do... Like with Yuri, I can kind of get away with just smashing regular attacks for a lot of the time. That doesn't really work that good with her.
This is where it gets good.
You're the ones who played with Baul.
What is your relationship to that monster?
He's my friend, and he's not a monster.
I can't believe this. Some monster's friend is preaching to me.
Well then, I'll just have to beat some sense into you.
Oh,
So she does have a special dialogue with somebody. She's like, she's gonna fuck his shit up because I forgot all about that. Makes sense though. He was fucking with Baul. Uh-oh. NWO. Man, he's doing like 3 or 4 times as much damage per hit as he did to Yuri. Fuck you! Yeah, see, I didn't get to see. I'm not sure if we ever saw this. And this guy fucked with Baul, so... Ass face. How was that? Oh, that was fun, was it? We'll see if we can do that again. And then I could have strategies based around, I'll leave you for last because you're the most dangerous enemy of all. Now, I could have used strategies based around using taunt skills and stuff to get overdrive back, or... It's not called overdrive, it's called something else, but I just keep calling it overdrive. And in that situation, you would be obviously getting a lot more damage out of your overdrives than me just using one occasionally. Mystic Arts, that's what they're called. I'm not using any of this game's terminology. You wonder why I can't learn it? I'm just can't be bothered. Oh, I got the big guy. Oh, I hate you guys. Because they were part of the... When I was, like, leveling, it was against a party that included these ladies. They're just irritating. Oh, you just won't go down. Another one's gonna show up somewhere, I think. I already hear it casting. There you are. Yeah, I should just remember that if I keep you targeted, I'm on semi-auto. Or, no, I'm on manual, but still. Free run until I've got the enemy I want targeted, and then start using attacks. I just need to... The basic combat mechanics of this game, I've gotten around not knowing them very well, but at some point, you've got to learn them. Oh, I'm really running short of time, though. She is not going to be somebody I'm going to be able to clear the 200-man melee with unless I got a lot better with her. Hey, you guys. Kill, slice, shoot. Cut, Lunastorm, cut, kill, slice, cut. You guys are a little weird, I gotta say. I wish that thing had better range. I'm sure she's got better techniques than the ones I'm using. I don't know enough about them to pick out her best moves. She and Carol are basically the, I guess Raven maybe. Well, no, repeat. I mean, basically anybody except Estelle and Rita can be played as your primary. Rita is only really playable as your primary much later in the game, at which point she becomes unstoppable. I just totally blew that. And that.
Prepare
yourself. In an instant we echo and our heart impact cross. That took off like 3 hit points. What the fuck? You guys are starting to piss me off. I'm trying to do my best to concentrate on the redhead. I don't think she's more threatening, it's just the idea of taking one out first. Boy, this game loves upskirt shots of these two. Fall asleep? Enticing flames of getting hit in the face. Sick of them healing each other for 3,000 hit points to pop too. Damn it, I thought I had it. This is pissing me off. I do not want to waste all this time. Okay. Jägermeister. I am running out of time. Stop not getting hit. That's good damage if it hits. Holy cow! Why did that not hit her? I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Thank you. Now I've got like no time at all to finish these assholes. Wait, who is this guy? October? I don't recognize that guy at all. Interesting. There we go. I kind of need this. So I've got to finish you, huh? There we go.
Thank you for a wonderful fight.
Thank you for rocking the house. So that was a bit of a disaster, but it worked out at the end. We used all of our special overlimit power, but yeah, it was something. Great detail. All of our points came from defeating bosses. So yeah. Congratulations! Ladies and gentlemen, here now in the Vesperia arena, you have just witnessed the birth of legend. We have a fantastic prize for our challenger, Judith. Finally, you've made it at the top of the Melee Mountain. You're Double J Jeff Jarrett. She learned the Moonlight Talon base art. She got some gold, dragon coat, and something Roman. Something borrowed, something gained. Nothing borrowed, nothing gained. Nothing Roman, nothing blue. You tell me, because I can't tell you. Well, I don't know what the kit. Oh, it's a weapon for her. It's not very good, but I'll equip it on her because she can learn skills off of it. What about this new armor? Dragon coat. I don't even remember the name of it, so. Dragon mail, was it? Oh, was it another room? No, star mail we got. Dragon protector? Dragon coat. Maybe it was the dragon coat. Weird that the one of the items that we got for winning as Yuri did not actually do anything to help Yuri's cause. I can check and see if I check down here. Oh no, I'd actually need to find this in the FAQ. Maybe between videos I can look and see what equipment I got and who I should have equipped it on. But for right now, we're just going to call it a video, because although I'd hope to get 2 100-man melees in per video, it's starting to look like I'm just too frickin' slow with characters who aren't Yuri, the character that I already know. So we're going to quick save, and we're going to come back, and we're going to do it with Carol, because I want to hear what he says when he has to do battle with Dan. And I also am going to, before I do it with Estelle, I'm going to need to research. There is like a trick with Estelle where she can become invulnerable to attack. I'm probably going to want to know how to do that, because the problem with Estelle is going to be killing fast enough. If you can get her invulnerable, the problem will be killing it with speed. If you don't get her invulnerable, the problem is that she sucks and will die. So I'll want to figure out how to do the invulnerability trick. But at any rate, that's going to be it for this video. Tune in next time as we go through the 100-man melee with Carol. I'm MysteriousJG. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.